Working on a cruise ship has always been my dream job. 6 years ago, I was just a person yearning to see the world, the places I'd only glimpsed on TV. I longed to step out of my small world and experience new countries, new cultures, and new people. Fast forward to today, and I've been fortunate enough to travel to various parts of Europe, Asia, the US, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada.
Lamig! This one aloe vera. Never tasted aloe vera before. It's good, it's good.
I feel like I've hit the jackpot of living my dream life, having the opportunity to explore so many incredible places. However, little did I know, alongside the immense joy came a reality I wasn't fully prepared for. The demands of the job, the intense daily routines, and the overall lifestyle I was leading began to take a toll. Over time, the pressure accumulated, and without realizing it, my body started to break down. I neglected my own well-being, especially my health, due to the unconscious habits that became part of my daily routine. It wasn't long before my body decided it had enough. This is a common experience among many seafarers, especially those in the galley department. Many begin to feel burnout and contemplate leaving to find work abroad. At the time, I didn't fully understand that my body was trying to tell me something, saying, enough. Then, the unexpected happened. In the last quarter of 2024, I started a new contract. The first month was a real struggle. I was assigned to one of the newest ships in the fleet, and the standards were set extremely high, not just meeting expectation, but exceeding them by far. I wasn't performing well at first, which was frustrating. However, after completing some training, I started improving. But I was determined to do my best and make sure my performance was excellent, which meant sacrificing rest, skipping meals, and giving up most of my shore leave. I pushed myself to the limit. I was completely exhausted, feeling aches and pains throughout my body, but I ignored them. I convinced myself to keep going, telling myself it was all part of the job, until things took a turn for the worst. One day, the pain became unbearable. I found myself calling my boss and telling him I needed to go to the medical center because the pain had escalated to a point where I can no longer manage. After an initial checkup, the doctor decided I needed more tests, so I was sent off the ship for further evaluation. I was dropped off at Akureyri Hospital in Iceland. Thankfully, the doctor reassured me it wasn't appendicitis, but still, the cause of my pain remained unclear. Since the ship already left the port, I didn't want to be sent home. I had barely been on board for 2 months, and the idea of leaving was difficult for me to accept. But after I was cleared by the hospital in Akureyri, I was handed my luggage. And that's when reality hit me like a ton of bricks. I wasn't expecting to be sent home over something as simple as severe abdominal pain. Why did it have to end this way? The ship had already left the port, and I found myself in a foreign place, needing to figure out where to go next. Thankfully, the port agent, on request from the ship and the company, helped me by arranging a place for me to stay while waiting for Miami's decision to which port I should sign in again back to the ship. He checked me in Hotel Kea, which was located in the city center and just in front of the famous Akureyri Church. It's such a relief knowing it's not appendicitis. Doctor on board said I could come back on board if it's not appendicitis. I have high hopes of returning to the ship, but seeing and carrying all my luggage from the hospital to the hotel, I couldn't shake the feeling of wanting to break down and cry. If ever the decision isn't what I'm hoping for, well, I'm not ready to go home. Not yet. So, you think they'd send me home? Even though the results were negative for appendicitis? Let's bet. Comment what you have to say. I'll see you on the second part of the video.